Alright, Penguin, what's up? Alright, hello YouTube. Yeah, 1 second, dude. We're in the middle of a video. Alright, so what's up YouTube? Today I'll be basically overviewing my new ship I just made recently. The US premiere. This is kinda clan related, kinda not. So if you're just watching this and you just want the ship, then by all means go ahead and click the description below and download this map. Alright, so first of all, this is a prison ship. As you can see, YouTube, basically what we're going to be having here is you can fit up to maybe, I guess you could say, 12 to 16 people in here. Now I know that sounds a little crazy, but yeah, literally. So the way to get out, you have to break this little crate thing here. It's a bit annoying, but anyways, you get the point. I'll do this the easy way. There's no need to throw grenades because, yeah, just pop that out. Alright, so here's the little prison ship. The inside, it's very small. I had to work with $500 on this part, so you gotta understand, YouTube, this is just a small edition. Once again, this is not like the official version, but you do get the ship included in the description where it will take you to my file share. So, anyways, as you can see, this thing looks like a giant dildo. I know. Not really the best of a ship, but you know, hey, you only have $500 to work with, and that's exactly what I did. And I was out of a lot of those building blocks and stuff like that, so didn't really help. So over here we actually have the Premiere, the actual ship here. Now this thing is pretty detailed on the outside. You know, this is nothing to be used for like clan battles really. I mean, sure it can be, but not necessarily. This is just more so for a show and tell, or just like to suddenly come out of a machinima, you know, something like that. So over here, this is not Dominion compatible yet, but I was gonna prep it. This is the pre-official version, so you gotta understand. Yeah, everybody, if you would not forge anything, please, in the game, that'd be much appreciated. So here we have the tank. That Lance Corporal could get into there. Basically, tank, very simple, just fires from the front. Very simple stuff. Yes, I kind of did complete the pillar bottom style bridge right here. I mean, it's not the best. How do you get out where? Really? Alright, that's fine. So anyways, towards the back of the ship, we have, I guess you could say, very small engine kind of thing, array right there. We have some guns in the back for aesthetics, and then we just have a long, narrow center point with the ship. Kind of makes it look like the pillar bottom mixed with something else. I don't know. I've gotten a lot of, yeah, pillar bottom and infinity. Yeah, maybe something like that. So as it known as just falling down here, this is where you go into the interior of the ship. Basically, you go along this little hallway. Got a first-person turret right there. Over here we got more LCD screens just for, you know, looking and Dominion, stuff like that. Okay, so if you go over here, basically this is the communications deck, I guess you could say. Basically, you get to observe everything that could possibly happen. So, once again, this is very in lack of detail, like down to the bone, like interior space-wise, but I did include a full-scale armory, UNSC style, and I also put 2 emergency rocket launchers in the back here. So, you know, hopefully that'll be some of use to some people there. Alright, so over here, the final part I'm going to be showing, aside from the hangar, is right here. And right here is basically the bridge of the ship. You know, just a simple styled bridge. I mean, you know, it's nothing major, but it does serve its purpose. Got a little, you know, impact station console right here. And you have the bridge with 2 turrets, so. And then you can also see the other ship way off in the distance, so. Anyways, this is pretty much it. Like I said earlier, this was made by me. Sentry Director. I don't know if I said that earlier. If I did not, yeah, I basically made this map in about, I'd say 3 days, 4 days tops. But that was because I was pacing myself, not, entirely going and making the ship all at once. So this is a very simple ship, but it's pretty good looking from the outside, so it really has a perk for looks. Alright, well, Lone Wolf, we are on YouTube, so please understand. Yeah. Anyways, so here's the hangar. Usually these doors would be open instead of closed, but once again, this is the pre-official version, and you'll have different Banshee bays in here where people could easily exit the ship via Banshee. So very simple stuff. Once again, the ship is, I would say, maybe a 9 out of 10 if I were to rate this. So it's a pretty decent ship. If you're interested to use it, by all means, just download it in the description and have fun. This is pretty much it. This was Sentry Strike here with a little forgeable ship. Hope you enjoyed. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.